Hello everyone, welcome back to another update video. Today I'm going to do this in two parts because it makes this easier and to straighten out. So I'm just going to show a couple of the Blu-rays and a couple of Laserdiscs, and in part two I will show the box sets. So to start this off, I got 4 Blu-rays from the Kino Lorber summer sale, and I did not pick these up on 4K. Most of these have 4K releases, but I've been hearing Kino Lorber has been kind of lazy putting 4K Ultra HDs together. 4K Ultra HDs together. I know the release of Two Jakes received some controversy because it was so poorly encoded. So in the end, I just picked up the Blu-rays to these because I didn't know if the UHDs were truly great or anything. But hold on, give me a moment. Actually, sorry about that. So yeah, their UHD of Two Jakes received some controversy because the encoding was not super great. So I picked up the Blu-rays of these instead, and they were half the price of their UHDs, so why not pick up the Blu-rays? This first one I mainly picked up because I know the Eureka UHD exists, and I think I might pick that one up at some point. So I will I'll pick that up maybe at some point, but I got the Blu-ray of High Noon from Kino Lorber. Sorry about that. So I picked up the Kino Lorber Blu-ray of High Noon. This one I picked up because I just saw the film not too long ago, and I wanted to show this movie to my mom, so I picked up this Blu-ray. And Eureka's UHD also comes with a booklet, so hopefully I can pick that up at some point. But that's this one. That's this release here. So very cool. This has some alternative artwork, but I'm going to leave it on the cover art I got the Blu-ray as. So this one in particular. I just saw this film, and I can't remember if I brought this up already, but I saw this film in 16mm not too long ago, and that was actually my first time seeing the film. So I automatically wanted to show this to everyone, I guess. Next up, here's the complete Metropolis, directed by Fritz Lang. This one I've never seen as well, but with this one being acclaimed as a masterpiece and being only $12, I decided to go for it. So, and I did like his film M, which is a absolute masterwork and should be seen by literally everyone. So, this is the next Fritz Lang film I'm going to watch. And this film has a variety of different versions across multiple formats, and this booklet kind of goes into that. So, this explains the work they did for this Blu-ray and Kino Lorber's presentation. I don't think it's Kino Lorber's presentation, actually, though. Oh, no, it's not Kino Lorber's presentation. They just have the rights to this. This was licensed from Transit Films on behalf of the Frederick Wilhelm Murnau Stiftung Song. I am butchering this pronunciation, which is funny because I am German. Wiesbaden, Germany, as you can see. The copyright dates here, but this is a Kino Lorber release. So that's Fritz Lang's Metropolis. Here's Runaway Train. This one I saw 4K reviews come out earlier, and I've seen the pictures of it, and I thought that looked weirdly strange, the color timing of this compared to this one. And once again, it was half off, and knowing Kino Lorber doesn't encode things super well on their Blu-rays, I picked this one, and I think that was the better choice. Also, the UHD has some auto-clean applied to it, as some of the snow has been removed, which is a big part of Runaway Train. This was actually another film I hadn't seen prior to getting this in the sale, but very glad I did, because this movie is actually fucking awesome. Pardon my language, but it's true. And this final one, I actually have thought about buying multiple times, but I never decided to buy it until now. And this was mainly because I wanted free shipping on the order, so I had to buy one more title because I found a coupon online. I picked up Tropic Thunder, and I know the 4K UHD is actually supposed to be pretty good, all things considered, but it's an upscaled 4K. It's upscaled to 4K, and not AI, by the way, just saying. It's professionally upscaled. But also that the 4K UHD has the theatrical cut on 4K and the director's cut on Blu-ray. There's no both cuts in dual format for some reason. So the Blu-ray has both cuts on Blu-ray, and the 4K contains just the theatrical cut on 4K Blu-ray and the director's cut on Blu-ray. For some strange reason, I don't know. It must have been lazy on Kino's part, but yeah, that's why I picked up this Blu-ray instead, and was thinking about it for a while. So that's Tropic Thunder, and that is what I picked up from the Kino Lorber summer sale. Also, Metropolis I don't think was actually part of the sale, since it was a bit more expensive. It was $2 more than the other Blu-rays I grabbed, but it was mostly the same price, so that's why I picked that up. Now on to Laserdisc. I picked this up on eBay, this first one. Here's another 48 Hours. I just showed 48 Hours in my previous update video, and this is its sequel. So I know this film has not the greatest reception online and when it first came out, but with that said, I was actually interested in seeing how this actually was, so that's why I picked this up. And plus, I already have the first film in Laserdisc, which is also widescreen, so might as well complete the series while I'm at it, and that's why I got another 48 Hours. I haven't seen that, but I plan to, hopefully sooner than later. Next up, I got this one. I actually came across locally. These next two. I picked up one of the box sets also from this local store, but I'm gonna go there I think I'm gonna go there another time, so because I didn't grab all I wanted. So sorry about me wanting to gatekeep the store, but yeah, I wanted to grab a couple more things from there. Hopefully, I can stop by. Next up is the Japanese release of Alice in Wonderland. Now, you may be thinking, how the hell are you going to watch this in English? Or you're going to deal with Japanese subtitles. Well, actually, this doesn't have Japanese subtitles at all, but it's also not Japanese only. This actually is a bilingual disc between Japanese and English. The left channel contains the Japanese, and the right contains the English, and that counts for both analog and digital tracks. So you have to select which channel you want to listen to, or if your player doesn't allow to switch between left and right channels, you have to essentially unhook the RCA cable if you're using RCA, and if you're using optical only, you're flat out of luck, at least I think. This I'll take off in a moment, but if you want to translate the Obi strip, you can go right ahead and do it. So let me just show this up here. And while it's in Japanese, it does say it does come with a coloring page, but it's in Japanese, so you wouldn't know that if you're an English user. And it also, there's the price down there. I don't know why this got dinged up, but I don't remember it being this dinged up when I purchased it. At least the plastic. The jacket's fine, but anyway, here's the actual jacket without the Obi strip. And here's the actual rear cover with the chapter selection and the text in Japanese. So, also a really nice back image. I actually like this unique image. Now, the rest of it is pretty substandard. Once again, it's just the disc. And it is the same on the second side. It's just the same label, but with 2 instead of 1. And once again, you have to select the individual channel, because if you just play digital stereo, you're going to get both playing all at once, which, to an hilarious and slightly annoying effect. So here's the coloring page, and here is the cards this actually comes with. Essentially, you cut these and you make them into like little cards. And there's some information on the back here. Well, text you can write out once you cut the cards. But it looks like someone must have already took a pencil to it or something. But anyway. And that is the Japanese release of Alice in Wonderland. If I'm actually not mistaken, this came out in 1991, if I'm not mistaken. But this doesn't state 1991 on the jacket at all, so that's this release. And I picked up 20,000 Leagues Underneath the Sea from the Archive Collection. This one's a pretty cool one. Comes with a nice gatefold. This film I had not seen, but my brother absolutely loves this film, so I picked it up to give it a try. And yes, I could have watched this on Disney Plus, but hey, watching Laserdisc is more fun than Disney Plus, so yeah, whatever. I'm gonna take the discs out a little bit, just in case. And of course, the majority, I think all the discs I picked up at the local store all had the dreaded plastic sleeves, so I replaced them with the ones I use all the time. And this was originally purchased from a Blockbuster on November the 5th, 1995 for $10, so interesting enough. And here's the discs themselves. This one, while states 57 minutes, that's actually just the length of the disc. Interestingly enough. Yeah, there you go. And side 3 runs 30 minutes, so it's a standard play side. And actually, I didn't even notice this until now, for some reason. This actually came with the business supply mail card, so funny enough, I just never noticed it when I was putting the discs back in the jacket. And there's 20,000 Leagues Underneath the Sea. I need to pick up more Disney Archive Collection Laserdiscs at some point or another. Next up, we have Beauty and the Beast. This is the final standard Laserdisc I picked up at that local store. This contains a making of at the end, and I've never seen this film in a long time prior to buying this Laserdisc. And I actually wanted to see it again, so I picked it up. And I do know that Disney likes to go ahead and reanimate their films and remix the sound and everything, so that's why I'm picking up a lot of these Disney Laserdiscs somewhat as of lately, but I'm not picking up nearly as common as most people. And this was once again purchased at November the 5th, 1995 from a Blockbuster for $10. So yeah, you can definitely tell this is a rental copy. This and 20,000 Leagues. I forgot to show the actual discs for this one, so I'm gonna have to edit this a bit, but here are the discs for Beauty and the Beast. And yes, this is CAV, by the way, and I will actually take this one out of its sleeve because this one actually has its own unique label, so there you go. Alright, so that's Beauty and the Beast. Now, this one I picked up because while it was not cheap, I was actually interested in this pressing for a particular reason. Here's Gremlins. This one has the Dolby Stereo on it, which is supposed to be better than the 5.1s, and I can confirm it is better than all the remixes that are on the Blu-rays and the DVDs. So this one is one you should grab if you're definitely a big Gremlins fan like I am. But also that this film is not common on Laserdisc at all, so I like this film a lot, and this was a big childhood favorite of mine, so I picked it. I wanted this in my Laserdisc collection. And I do know that this in particular is actually opened up to 166. The DVDs are 178, and then there's the first 4x3 Laserdisc, which, while it says pan and scan on the Laserdisc database, I think it might actually be opened up, but I guess I'll have to grab that disc to see how that is. But this one is the one I wanted to grab first, because one, if I'm going to watch the movie, it'll be on this one. So here's the disc itself. So that's side 1, and the other side is side 2. Same label, so that is Gremlins. And while it wasn't cheap, I did pay $54 for this one. When I got it in, it was worth it, even though, unfortunately, in shipping, this got crunched. So, but at least it came in nice shape overall. So that is part 1. Part 2 will be uploaded around the same time, so to be continued, to say the least.